Hey Canucks fans, Travis Dermott and Brad Richardson took the ice for the Canucks today as they prepare for their tough road trip. And I'm thinking about doing a bowling live stream tonight. Would you actually watch? I'm Canuck Clay. This is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Tuesday, March the 22nd. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Brad Richardson, former Canuck. Travis Dermott, new Canuck. They both were on the ice today as the Vancouver Canucks hit the ice ahead of their tough road trip that starts tomorrow. In Colorado tomorrow night, in Minnesota on Thursday night. Bruce Boudreau already basically putting it out there that Demko and Halak are going to get one game apiece. I presume Demko is going to have the first one against Colorado and then Halak against Minnesota, but who knows? Maybe he switches it up. But it sounds like each goalie is going to get one of the two games to start off that road trip. Now, yeah, Dermott and Richardson were on the ice as they prepare, and let's kind of break down the lines and the injuries and talk a bit more about the remnants, the remainders, the rumors that came out of yesterday's trade deadline. So up front, you still had Miller with Pearson and Garland as your first line, and then Bo with Petey and Besser. So there's your second line. And then your third line basically had Richardson coming from Mott, but playing in the middle. So you had Richardson in the middle, Lammikko on the left, and then Highmore on the right. So it's Richardson, Lammikko, and Highmore. Got to get used to saying that after saying Mott, Lammikko, and Highmore for so long. And then your fourth line, once again, with Patan, Chason, and Podkolzin. So that means Niels Höglander is still out. We knew that he was going to be well. We might not even get an update until today or tomorrow. We know that Jason Dickinson is still out as well. So those are our two. But then I think all the extra forwards have been sent down. So I think they're missing one forward right now. So we'll see who they bring on the trip as an extra. On the blue line, it was OEL and Myers, Hughes and Shen, our top four. And then it was Dermott and Hunt playing on the third pairing. But interesting thing here, we kept talking about how Dermott's very flexible. He's a left shot D that can play on both sides. But he was actually the one playing on the left. And it was actually Brad Hunt who is playing on the right. Now, maybe they just want to try it today. Maybe they go back to, or maybe they try them reverse sides tomorrow. But regardless, it was Dermott playing with Hunt on the third pairing. Extra skater was Kyle Burrows. Great to see him back after his injury. And that means that Tucker Pullman had a setback last week in practice. So he wasn't even practicing today. And I don't expect him to at least go on the trip to start off with the Vancouver Canucks. And of course, it was Demko and Halak in net. And we know, as I mentioned, that right off the bat, that Demko and Halak are going to split the two games, at least the first two games of this road trip. It's weird. It's two back-to-backs. There's a Wednesday, Thursday, and then there's a Saturday, Sunday. And Saturday is, of course, the game where I'm doing my Canuck Clay meetup at Monkey 9 Brewing in Richmond. So make sure that you indeed join me on Saturday. Games at 4. We'll be getting everything going around 3:30 this Saturday. More details to come throughout the week. So no surprises to where Richardson and Dermott line up. And as I talked about in my respective vlogs for them over the past couple days, Dermott, he's going to start off as a third pairing D-man. I think ultimately they may have hopes to move him up to a top 4 spot. And if they were to do that, obviously the likely landing place would be on the right side if you have OEL and Myers already on the left. And OEL and Hughes on the left, Myers on the right. So if they want Dermott to be ultimately top 4, he would have to play on the right side, unless they're not looking at it for next season. They're still looking for a couple seasons out from now. So regardless, we'll see how he does. And for Brad Richardson, as I talked about, a veteran, 37 years old, low maintenance, hard worker, determination, all those things. And I expect him to fit nicely. I don't know how well he's going to play, quite frankly, but I expect him to fit nicely in our bottom 6, and in particular playing with Lammikko and Highmore. A couple notes about following up on my vlog yesterday when I asked you to grade the trade deadline. A lot of B's and a lot of C's in the comments, which is fine. That's kind of what I expected. Thomas Drance and Rick Dollywell wrote an article for The Athletic basically confirming that the Rangers and Canucks were trying to work out a more elaborate deal, but the pieces weren't falling together. The Canucks probably wanted some of the Rangers' highly touted prospects, so they settled on that 4th rounder for Tyler Mott. We also heard that Halak was not asked to waive his no trade clause, even if he was willing to do so to get some more playing time on a contender, because I simply think that his value, his trade value, wasn't high enough for any team to take a risk on him and inheriting that $1.25 million bonus payment as well. So Halak wasn't really on the move yesterday. Also not on the move were the big ticket items of Miller, Besser, Horvat, and Garland. Not a lot of interest. There are a few teams that I think called on them, but the Canucks held firm on their asking prices. Really no rush to trade any of them, although Besser is going to be the interesting one over the summer, as I've talked about a lot, but no rush to move any of those guys. And similarly, they did not ask any of Myers or Pearson or Pullman. Now, I'm not sure if it's Pullman, but definitely Myers and Pearson. They did not ask them to waive their no trade clauses as well. So it seemed like kind of what I expected. The Canucks were very patient. Alvin and Rutherford were very patient yesterday, did what they had to do in making the move for Tyler Mott, and then upgraded their defense, saved a bit of money. So all in all, it was a tidy trade deadline, if not the most exciting one for the Vancouver Canucks. One other thing I was going to say is tonight, as you know, is my bowling night. I haven't done really well. I mean, I've done okay. Our team didn't do well in the first third. Our season's broken up, not into halves or quarters, but thirds. So the first third, we weren't great. We finished like 15th out of 18. So we start our new third tonight, but we're playing against Jacob's team once again. It was in a neat scheduling thing. So we're playing against Jake's team. So hopefully we'll all do better than last week when Jake's team pummeled us like 34-16 or something like that. So I'll of course do a full report tomorrow. But what I'm thinking about doing tonight is doing a live stream. And it's all going to depend on A, what time we finish our regular league, and B, how good the Wi-Fi is at the bowling alley, because it's been up and down. And it actually depends on what lane you're on too, depending on where the router is. So all to say, if we do live stream, it'll be somewhere between 9:30 and 10 tonight, maybe closer to 10. And I would stream 1 or 2 matches against either both or one of my boys, Sean or Jacob, depending on who's up for it. And I really wouldn't know until I get there tonight to see how they're feeling and to see what the Wi-Fi situation is. So all to say, just stay tuned. If you're around and you want to see a bowling live stream, if I do it, it'll be close to 10 o'clock. And I'll definitely put it on my community tab, and you'll get a notification when I go live. But it wouldn't be any earlier than 9:45. Somewhere between 9:45 and 10 is maybe when I'd start. So, you know, if you do want to see that and you want me to make it happen, type the word live stream, all one word. Type the word live stream in the comments, and if it's an overwhelming flood of them, then I'll make sure it happens. I might even use my data if it's that. But if it's, you know. No, I don't think that's worth it. So we'll see what happens tonight. You can type the word live stream if you want in the comments, though, and I'll just see if any of you would actually be interested in seeing me take on one, if not both of my boys in a mini challenge, or at least in one match tonight. So that's tonight. Tomorrow night, my regular live stream at 10 p.m. And then don't forget the pub meetup on a Saturday at Monkey 9 Brewing in Richmond. Going to scope that place out tonight as well. So Canucks fans, now that we're one day past the trade deadline, let me know how you're feeling. Have you gotten over any disappointment from yesterday? Or maybe you weren't disappointed and you've been feeling fine and knowing that the heavy lifting is going to be done in the summer. And maybe what are your expectations for Travis Dermott and Brad Richardson, if any? Leave those in the comments below. Always love to read your comments, even if I can't get a chance to reply to all of them. I do read all of them. And like I said, if you want to see me, if you want to see a bowling live stream tonight around 10 p.m., type the word live stream in the comments. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. Use the link in my video descriptions. And Advanced City Experts Real Estate Group. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Thank you to legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame members Jens 95, Sim Alexander, Chris Seifert, Adam Broomfield, Shannon Hollingworth, HSM Fangirl Gaming, Smooth Groove, and Carol Bovenlander. Thank you for your support as always. And thanks to the support of all members of all levels, you are listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or my videos, or the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you'd like to, like this video if you'd like to, become a member or upgrade if you'd like to, and leave a comment down below if you'd like to. What are your expectations for both Travis Dermott and Brad Richardson? Okay, friends, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And maybe I'll see you tonight at around 10 p.m. God bless. And go Canucks go.